a Miami Heat legend with us tonight, Mr. D-Wade.
He was a big part of 2 separate championship runs for the franchise. Talk about a guy who led by example.
Gordon outside. Curry against SGA. Launches it. Curry's shot is off.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Vassell outside. No good on the 3. And Curry's got the ball here for Denver. It's a 5-point game. From deep 3-point range. To the middle. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's SGA. Pass to Bull. Miami moving it around. Outside McDaniels. The 3 is up. That's good from Bull. On the assist by McDaniels. Bull's got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Now here's Caruso. He's scoreless. Pass to Gordon from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Curry looking it over. Launches a 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Outside McDaniels. Takes the 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now an 11-point Heat lead.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Murray Boyles. Pass to Giddey. And here's Curry. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Denver missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
Williams from long range. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Curry. Now here's Hartenstein. Down low. Giddey passes to Okoro. Outside Curry. 4-3. And no good.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Buzelis. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets shooting around 40% early on here. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player, and the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Here's Williams, following the score by Denver. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Giddey. Now Hartenstein. Back to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Okoro. Here's Murray Boyles. Sinks it from distance.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Kessler. Now Barrett. Giddey defends. Curry with a steal. Now Giddey. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Lets a floater go. That one doesn't drop. Heat leading by 6. Pass to Buzelis. Miami moving it around. For 3, Barrett. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And stolen by Williams. The finish. And Williams punches it home.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Well, he had the spotlight. Why not add a little flair?
Now here's Curry. Here's Okoro. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Now here's Barrett. No points yet. Over Giddey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The 3rd pick in the 2019 draft, R.J. Barrett has that ideal build for an NBA wing, legs.
Well, B.A., he definitely has that. 6'6", strong, athletic. But what's the biggest key for R.J. going forward? It's consistency with his shooting, which can complement his ability to create off the dribble.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
And what you love about Barrett, not only is he tenacious, he also plays with a lot of confidence, and he is relentless.
Now here's Giddey. Ayton, the screen on Barrett. Giddey passes to Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Outside, Williams. Three-pointer, Buzelis. That one no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Miami out in front, leading by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
We've got Devin Vassell, John Collins out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Heat leading by 4. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Vassell outside, 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Denver. quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Inside, and he jams it home with authority.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Let's go, fans. Give it up for your Heat Fight Squad.
Edey's checked in for Miami. Vole comes in for John Collins. And Denver with a change here, too. Gordon's checked in. Vassell outside. And Ayton pulls it down. The Nuggets trail. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Gordon with a screen on McDaniels. The three from Okoro. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pass to Vassell. This one for three. Gordon pulls it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now here's Kamara. Stolen by Vassell. Screen by Edey to the inside. And the dunk by Edey.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Nuggets trail by 4. Okoro outside. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Gordon to the wing, right side. Ayton finds Caruso. And he lobs it up top. Edey with a steal. The steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Ayton. And it's blocked by Edey. And they get it back. Shot is good by Gordon. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And let's go courtside. There's some news on John Collins. What have they told you, Allie?
Thanks. I just talked with Miami's head athletic trainer. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
Allie, thanks for the report. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
And Denver making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Gordon with a screen on SGA. Caruso with it, and it's Edey picking him up. And Edey with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Miami leading by 3. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edey. And here's Vole from outside the arc. Rebounded by Kamara.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Denver moving it around. Gordon outside. It's Hartenstein, high post. Just 5 on the clock. Caruso outside. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Miami, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Hartenstein. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hartenstein's got his second basket on the night. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, you look at the contenders, Tim. Recent history only amplifies the fact that it's a challenge to repeat as champion.
Yeah, B.A., there's a couple of things at work here. First, you're playing much deeper into June, so your offseason is shorter. And then you're a target. Every arena you walk into is a different environment once you're a champion.
Gobert's checked in for Gordon. Pass to Gobert. Up top, Hartenstein. Caruso outside. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Caruso's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
So it's Denver now. Miami making their last shot. Hartenstein on the post. Goal covering. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
That one's off.
And what Hartenstein gives you is toughness and intelligence. He is such an important part of what they do.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Ellis is checked in for Edey. Williams comes in for McDaniels. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Vassell. And then for Denver, Giddey's checked in for Okoro. And it's Stephen Curry in for Caruso. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Cole, a screen on Giddey. Here's Barrett. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, you got to hit Barrett harder than that if you want to stop him from scoring. That's light work for him.
Williams in the post. Kamara on him. For 3, Barrett. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Now here's Giddey. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Pass to SGA. Here's Ellis. And there's the rejection. Here's Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that is a tough cover down there, and Curry relishes any opportunity he gets to go to the foul line.
Collins, he's checked in for Bowl.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
And he's going for the lob. And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's Giddey. Outside Curry. Giddey against Barrett. Giddey passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
SGA finds Collins. Collins with a screen on Giddey. Barrett passes to SGA. Here's Ellis. Fires the 3. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's a promising shot for Ellis.
Barrett against Giddey. Pass to Kamara. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Kamara's got 7.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Barrett. He has 6. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, man, and the defense now sees SGA taking flight. It's just too much.
There's a screen by Kamara. Here's Curry. Again, Denver scores. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Heat. They've led by as many as 11. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Kessler, he's checked in for Miami. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Well, you look at Kessler, 5th in the league, a really strong rebounder.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Pass to Barrett. Miami moving it around. From outside, off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Giddey. Free throw line jumper. Rebound by the Heat.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Denver has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Denver making a change here. Aiden's checked in. Pass to Murray Boyles. And here's Curry for 3. Rebound Miami. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here is Williams. Collins with a screen on Giddey. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles has got 4 rebounds in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Back over to you guys.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Miami shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Curry finds Giddey. From behind the arc. Buzelis grabs the board. Heat leading by 5. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Buzelis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Pass to Giddey. No good again that time.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Aiden. And stolen by Williams. Spins. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Barrett. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Barrett can't hit. Tries again. Three-pointer, Buzelis. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
And during that first half of play, and that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
On the court for the Nuggets, Alex Caruso is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Toumani Camara. And it's Gordon in at the 4 slot. McDaniels can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Caruso outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got his second bucket on the night.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's SGA. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
All of that work that Gilgeous-Alexander has put into his shot is paying off. We've really seen Shea take that leap.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Curry. Pass to Caruso. Here's Gordon. Here's the three. Rejected by Bull. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Miami leading by 9. Vassell outside. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edey. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. Caruso outside. Now here's Curry. Outside Kamara. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
That sums it up.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. SGA doing his thing in close.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gordon, the pass to Curry. It's Vassell with the drive. Yep, count it.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Defensive foul. Caruso.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Okoro is checked in for the Nuggets.
1. Devin Vassell.
One shot.
That one falls for Vassell.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Curry. Vassell with the rebound.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Bull finds Edey. And here's Vassell. He's covered by Curry. Back to Vassell. There's a screen by Bull. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's got 9.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now here's Gordon. Give him 8. The 3 from Curry. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Vassell's shot is good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. 5th on the list, the Nuggets.
And last season, they were deadly from beyond the arc. A lot of great shooters on that team.
Gordon with it. Bull covering. Knocked away. Okoro outside. Back to Caruso. Pass to Curry. Will it go? Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Vassell outside to the middle. Caruso with it. He's picked up by SGA. Oh, there's the alley! And Gordon with the big finish.
So this is Gordon at his best, flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger. And they're really working the paint now.
Devin Vassell. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Miami.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game. Gordon down low. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. 4 on the clock. Kept alive. Pass to Gordon. Fast break Miami. Here's Bull. Oh, he nails the corner three. Bull's got 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Okoro outside. Curry passes to Caruso. And again, it's Denver missing. Heat leading by 12. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now McDaniels. SGA deciding where to go with it. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Curry's shot is off.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Caruso against Vassell. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 16.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Okoro outside. Down low. It's McDaniels on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Now here's Hartenstein. 5 points in the game. Gordon left side. Caruso, the pass to Curry. Curry with another miss.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bull. Over Curry. That's good from Bull. On the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 8 assists in the game. Nuggets trail by 18. Caruso outside. Back to Curry to stop the drought. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
and that's his second three of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Big group substitution here for Miami. John Collins checked in for Bowl. Buzelis comes in for McDaniels. Williams is checked in for Vassell. And Barrett subbed in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Buzelis. 6 points for him. Outside Barrett. Inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Caruso outside. Shot clock at 6. And another three for Denver.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
Here's Williams. Count the basket. Williams has got 8.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Kamara. 7 points in the game.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Kessler passes to Collins. Barrett against Caruso. Barrett can't hit. Nuggets trail by 14. Giddey finds Caruso. Outside Kamara. To the inside. Here's Giddey. Buzelis grabs the board.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Outside, Williams. Inside. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Well, the Nuggets shooting the rock well at 46% to the middle. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Buzelis. 6 points for him. It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Barrett can't hit. Down low. Pass to Ayton. Outside Giddey. 1 second left. And so it's Miami up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Zach Edey out there with John Collins. Then it's Zaire Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's McDaniels in at the three. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kamara. Offensive board. Goes back up. Pass to Murray Boyles. And it's off from three-point range. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Miami moving it around. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Collins.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Giddey with it. Outside Curry. Shoots over SGA. And again, it's Denver missing. Heat leading by 17. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Giddey. There's a screen by Kamara. Williams against Giddey to the right side. Clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Puts up a three. And again, it's Denver missing. The Heat shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Collins outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, deflected. Curry with a steal. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Denver grabs the miss.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Murray Boyles. Now here's Giddey. Williams defending. And it's Giddey missing. Miami leading by 16. Outside SGA. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Giddey. Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Curry. Miami grabs the miss. Edey's got 8 rebounds in the game. McDaniels passes to SGA. The three. Knocks down the long J. And the Heat lead by 21.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Outside Giddey. Here's Murray Boyles. Collins defending. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Kamara. Outside Curry. They need this. And he gets that one.
And for Steph, if he's in rhythm, any shot is within his range.
Vassell outside. Back to SGA. Edie. Rebounded by Denver. Pass to Giddey. Back to Curry. Rebound Miami. Bulls got 5 rebounds tonight. Miami leading by 19. McDaniels from long range drains the triple.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Giddey. Screen by Gordon. Looking to get back on track. Ooh, and a nice layup by Giddey.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Outside Bull. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
It's stolen by Curry. Fires for 3. Here's Gobert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Pass to Edie. Vassell against Gordon. Top of the key. Vassell can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 18. Gordon outside. It's stolen by SGA. McDaniels with it, and Kamara picks him up defensively. Outside Bull. To the inside. Here's SGA. McDaniels from long range. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Now here's Curry. The 3 is up. Chef Curry cooking it up from the corner.
Yep, and he's got his three-point shot back. He did nothing from range in the first half. But here in this quarter, woo, he's got it going.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Right side McDaniels to win the drought. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Now here's Curry. Outside Kamara. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. And the shot goes down. Curry's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Vassell. Shoots a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them all.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Here comes the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud.
One of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
It's evident that this crowd loves him. And with the way he's playing, it's easy to see why. He's really delivered for them time and time again. Gordon down low. Pull on him. The shot is money.
Well, sometimes it seems as if Gordon prefers to finish through contact. He doesn't back down from anyone.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Heat leading by 17. Edey outside. McDaniels outside. Now SGA uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's what separates Shai from other guards. He can absorb the contact inside and still finish.
Here's Gordon. Rebound by the Heat. 22 is their biggest lead. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Caruso covers. Gordon with a steal. And here's Curry. Here's Gobert. Jams it home!
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Heat.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And propelling them to a solid win. It was a night of big plays for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
Now here's Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the long ball, no good. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Miami. 22 was their biggest lead. Now Vassell. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 19.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.